Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Oh, my! Presses it over. And now it's grabbed by Bogue. A little rock and sock him on the play. Oh, a clutch save!
Crease police aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Passes over to McMahon. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Roy. And that one's picked off. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Denies that opportunity. Orlando's moving it into the offensive end. Sawyer's going to play it against the half wall. Lines up, lets it go. Gives them nothing in front.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by McMahon. Slides it on over to Pekka. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Orlando's got possession at center. Taken by Bogue. Orlando's on the attack. Avoids the poke check. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Here's the pass down low. New York's got a hold of the puck now. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Crease police found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Orlando's won the draw. Jordan's got it in the defensive end. Bogue's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Bedard's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Let's it fly! Shuts him down! Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And that's just out of reach. Orlando's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Lives. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got it in their own zone. Bedard's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time. And all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
He scores! The Lightning have to be breathing a little easier now past the midway mark of the first with the opening goal.
And sometimes it's a battle, and you have to struggle through the first 10, 15 minutes of a game to try and find your footing and get your legs. And it looks like they found him with that first goal.
And there we go. Icing is the call. More than half the period has expired. Orlando's up 1-0. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Cuts to the paint. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Dishes it to Yossi. And now he angles it across to Roy. Passes the puck over to Bogue. Great read by Bedard. Orlando's got the puck. Moves it to Sawyer. Shot to score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Orlando's got the lead here late in this first period. The Rangers win it. Slides the puck over to McMahon. And he loses control here. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Puck moved over to Lies. Here's a shot. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. In the final moments of this period, Orlando's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And that pass is redirected. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Slides the puck over. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stop by Chase Police.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Dishes it off.
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Closing seconds of the first intermission, Sabalski pounder, and here comes period number 2. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. There's the whistle as the play was offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Orlando's got a 2-0 lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Bedard. Poked away at center by Boog. Good stand-up hit. Dishes it to Pekka. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. They get it done. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. To the low slot. And he looks to wait for more support. Denies him on the stopper. Looks to make a play over to Sawyer. Slides it across. And a great save.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. What a steal in his own end. Moves inside. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
There's Orlando's got a hold of it against the wall. Big time stop there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Police last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Orlando's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And now it's grabbed by Sawyer. Takes off the covering. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Beautiful read of the defensive end by McMahon. New York's gained possession along the boards. Yossi's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Lightning have taken to the offensive attack. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Lightning haven't looked this sharp offensively in a while, Cheryl. This is really impressive.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it's a lot of fun for them as well. They're showing a lot of patience with the puck, and when they're patient, their feet are continually moving. They're not static, and because of that, they're creating lots of opportunities to take it to the net.
Shuts them down.
Lowe's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been...
He scores! And there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
New York's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick feed to McMahon. Takes the feed.
Flies has 3 points in the game, and he's been so fun to watch. You can tell that he just wants to be on the ice, and he's uplifting everyone.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Feeds it over. And he turned that one aside. Directs it on over to McMahon. And now he moves it to Bedard. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to McMahon. Oh, he'll feel that one. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Works it across to Sawyer. Look out, here they come on the attack. Whiffs on that. Orlando's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Sawyer. Picked off by Pekka. Takes it to the front. Scores! They'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need that one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one. When it all starts with one goal, if they can go there and find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet.
Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Orlando's won the draw in the neutral zone. Feeds it on over to Lives. Puts it right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
New York's got the puck along the boards. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Orlando's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Orlando's,
He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net.
well, yeah, and as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
Royals won the draw inside the neutral zone. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass to Sawyer. New York's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Orlando's got a hold of it along the wall. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Roy's going off for boarding.
It's tough to be behind the 8 ball in the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You can got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
And they send it down the ice. And the puck departs the zone. Picked up along the wall by Boog. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Bedard's been flying out there tonight here, James. Let's have a look back at some of these breakaway goals. I mean, he's anticipating. He's got that linear game north as he moves towards the puck, but he's got to vary it. He's still got to finish it with the pressure on, read the goaltender, and put it in the back of the net.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And off the draw, they take the puck. Sends a pass over. Passes it over. Block shot.
Going on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Tries to the paint. Poked away. Along the half wall with the puck. Stop by the goaltender.
Live's underlying numbers are certainly going to look nice tonight after this game. He's got a hat trick in this one, and his scoring and shooting efficiency is on point. And every time he's taken to the net, he's disguising the angle of his shot. He's using defenders as a screen. He's been in and around it, sniffing around it, and he's got a hat trick so far.
Sawyer's got it against the boards. Here's his feet in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion, make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Puck picked up by Pekka. Into the attacking end. Moves it to Pekka. Can't get it to go. Scooped up along the wall by Bedard. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Yossi's got the puck through the neutral zone. Rocked him in the open ice. Sends it down low. Wrap around it. Tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Big time head that has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous, and you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Through center along the wing. Lies plays the puck. Slides it diagonally. He might have a step here. Stones him on the breakaway. Close going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Orlando's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. New York's won the faceoff. And here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up.
Bedard's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Oh, we got a penalty coming up, as you can see that he was slowed down on the play. Let's see the call here. The Lightning have to deal with 2 minutes in the sin bin for hooking.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And he takes the feed. New York's working the puck near the point. And that's knocked away in the defensive end. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway. You're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Lies is one-on-one with the goalie. Oh, and he knocks it down on the penalty shot.
The one word for the goaltender on this one is poise. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident in this one-on-one battle, and record's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
Oh, what a dagger! Right in the slot! The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Bedard. Oh, off the crossbar! What a chance on the play!
New York's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, so then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
And a stiff break setup. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Pekka. Let's get the call. Yossi's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Just when the coach is likely thinking about pulling the goalie because you're down by 1, you take a penalty. Tough call.
Orlando's got him in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Lies. New York's penalty killers get a hold of it. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Dishes it off. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Looking. Here's a shot. Whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
Crease Police made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Takes the puck at the point. Sawyer's got it along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. The pass over. Slides it across. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. Fires it, and he's able to handle that one. Sends one up to Lies. All alone. And there it is. Stop. They score. A power play goal.
Well, especially teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity.
Orlando's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. From the blue line. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, a challenge was laid down in this EASHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.
much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.